It started like any other morning, quiet, routine, unremarkable. But then I saw it, an envelope resting carefully on the kitchen counter, my name written across it in his unmistakable handwriting. I thought it was just a simple note, maybe something about running an errand or checking on his mother. But as soon as I picked it up, a strange weight settled in my chest. Something wasn't right. The silence in the apartment felt heavier than usual, almost like it was pressing in on me. His shoes were gone from their usual spot. The bed hadn't been touched. The absence of him was loud, deafening. As I held the envelope, trembling slightly, I already knew this wasn't something casual. It felt final, like the breath before something breaks. I opened it with hesitant fingers. At the top of the page were just 2 words that stole the air from my lungs. Goodbye, Emmer. What followed wasn't a rant or a list of accusations. It wasn't a letter filled with anger. It was far worse, calm, clear, and deeply honest. He told me he had known for a long time. Ever since the night, I came home smelling like a stranger's cologne. I'd lied, said I was working late. That was the first thread that unraveled everything. He noticed everything. The late-night whispers behind closed doors, the impromptu showers, the sudden girls' nights that were anything but. And yet, he never confronted me. That was the part that hurt the most. He gave me time, space, a chance to come clean. He waited, hoping I would choose honesty. But I never did. He said, watching me become someone he didn't recognize broke him, little by little. Each day chipped away at what we once had until all that remained was silence and a growing void. But he didn't hate me. And somehow, that hurt more than rage ever could. If he had yelled, if he had cursed me, maybe I could have lived with it. But instead, his words were measured and full of quiet grief. He said he loved me too much to stay, because staying would have meant losing himself completely. Walking away was the last gift he had to give, for both our sakes. And that's when it all hit me. Not just guilt, but the full weight of everything I had broken. I sank to the floor, clutching the letter, the tears unstoppable. I had destroyed something real, something rare, for nothing, for moments that meant nothing, while he had meant everything. He was the man who made my coffee the way I liked it, who rubbed my shoulders when I was overwhelmed, who folded laundry I forgot about, who kissed my forehead every night without fail. He gave quietly. He loved deeply. And I had taken it all for granted. I tried to reach him. I called. I texted. I emailed. I even drove to his office. But he was gone. On leave, they said. That's when I realized this wasn't impulsive. He had planned it with painful care. He needed distance, not out of spite, but to heal. Days blurred together after that. I kept replaying all the moments I'd brushed off, his hesitant questions, his watchful eyes, the way he lingered in doorways, waiting for something I never gave. The truth. I clung to the hope that he might come back, that we might talk and try again. But weeks turned into months. And then I heard from mutual friends. He had moved away, started a new life in a quiet town. He never spoke poorly of me. He simply said it hadn't worked out. Eventually, I wrote back. I didn't defend myself. I didn't try to rewrite the past. I just told him the truth, that I had loved him, that I had been wrong, and that I'd ruined something beautiful because I didn't know how to protect it. He never replied. I didn't expect him to. He had already said everything he needed to. That letter now lives in a drawer I barely open. It stays there untouched, a painful reminder of what I lost, and what love, real love, truly looks like.